All right, Shalom. This is Gamali Allah, the great millstone Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the Akim, pushing out this truth and sincerity. This is a quick lesson, and this is going to be dealing with convergent thinking. And this is something that a term I just learned about through a conversation I had with somebody. And the Spirit just kind of led me to kind of look into what this way of thinking, what this way of thinking is. And you have two different there's many different types of thinking, but in this sense, there's two different types. It says convergent and divergent thinking. And it says neither is better. They serve different purposes and are most effective when used together. Here is a comparison to help clarify. All right, so divergent thinking. And this is also going to be, I want to tie the general subject of this lesson is going to go more so into overthinking, because I know that's something that us, being in the flesh will tend to do. We'll overthink, we'll explore different outcomes, and, we'll kind of be anxious and, kind of bug out, But ultimately, the Lord has us, man. It's all the will of the Heavenly Father. So, we don't necessarily have to overthink because, hey, just go with the flow, go with the program that YAHAWASHI has set for you, because we're ultimately not in control. So this is divergent thinking. It says the goal is to generate many ideas, possibilities, or outcomes. Best for creativity, brainstorming, exploring alternatives. This is convergent thinking. It says focus on finding the best or correct solution. Decision-making, problem-solving with clear criteria, logic-based tasks. Now, something I want to point out is, you ultimately want to lead. Your mind wants to be led through convergent thinking, choosing the best possible outcome. And this is just in a nutshell, convergent thinking is wisdom. Because when you read down here, it says, think of it like this. Start with divergent thinking to explore the full range of ideas. And it says 2, follow up with convergent thinking to narrow down and choose the best, most promising solution, which is wisdom. Wisdom will have you, make the best decisions because of what? Discernment. You know what to do, what not to do, So let's start with this. This is Philippians 4. It says, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto the Most High. So be careful. The word there really means anxious. So don't be anxious or give too much thought for anything, for nothing. It says, but in everything by prayer and supplication. So ultimately, you got to put things on the Lord, basically. Let your supplications and your prayers and requests, pray for it, whatever you. So like I keep yawning, but you got to pray for it, whatever it is that you need, Now I want to get this. This precept is coming to mind. Yep. Proverbs 4 and 7. It says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Yeah, so wisdom, matter of fact, let me jump up to verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of thy mouth. All right, and wisdom is something that obviously it comes with time, but, wisdom is something that will lead you into the right path. Okay, it'll lead you, to salvation. All right, YAHAWASHI. And of course, your belief alone in YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI. But not only that, but just your belief. You're just your belief in general. It's like I lost my train of thought. Basically, wisdom is what will carry you through. Wisdom is what will carry you through, to make the right decisions in your life. All right. Like, for instance, you may have a scenario, like when you're dealing with any type of scenario, all right, there's various things that you could do. You could, they call it crash out. You could crash out, or you can handle the situation at hand, and, different things of that nature. So, but it says, get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not. And it said, wisdom is the principal thing. So this is just wisdom. Explore, figuring out all the potential options and, going with that. Going with the best option. Let me see. What else did I want to grab? It was Proverbs, yeah. It's Proverbs 3 and 5. It says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. Yeah, so if we trust in YAHAWASHI, he'll guide us, okay? We really could just live in the moment. We don't really have to the scriptures also say, take no thought for the morrow. And also another one, man's goings are of the Lord. So we don't really have any control over what we do. There's no point in us trying to, figure out, our day-to-day and potential outcomes and overthink certain things when the Lord already has it set and laid out for us. All right. Sometimes you just got to let the Lord work in your life without, trying to, without trying to ponder on what the Lord has, in store for you. So, yeah, just don't overthink. Don't overthink, and there's nothing wrong with considering all possible outcomes, and then, you choose the best outcome, which is convergent thinking. But, in an unhealthy sense, you can be anxious and explore alternate realities that may very well not even happen. All right. Because you're just fearful. You're trying to, you're scaring yourself. So don't scare yourself. Just stay on the side of YAHAWASHI, and he'll do the rest. So, Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, that belongs to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.